a direct pick, but it feels like it covers so many bases. They're two very different lineups.
Neither going all in one, save for the Iksha for Smart Omega.
That's it for me and Leo here. GGHG is
Adakah akan menyamakan kedudukan ataupun HOMEGIRLS akan mendapatkan mata 12-0?
Omega Empress force game number 3. LaFell, nice you. What do you guys think?
Well, I think GGHG, they have so much dive. If someone tries to run away, Phobius will chase as well. But for Omega Empress, you gotta look at that Tigreal, man. Yeah. That Tigreal could be the game changer. Welcome back to the game. Welcome to the Land of Dawn. My name is LaFell. Alongside with me is Naisu. And yes, like our experts say, this is gonna be game decider. Either it will end here or we're going to game 3.
Bennett hidup ke game ni ya? Bennett ni kan, dia kena control timing second skill tu untuk outplay balik. Timing masuk.
I'm on you with that, LaFell. I think this Tigreal from Murray could be a game changer. We've seen this so much, you know, such a valuable pick for any of the lineups that do go with the Tigreal. And even on that note, the Iksha, come on. Like, this is the most glass cannon, gold lane, Hail Mary pick that you can pick up for that. Again, going back to the draft, so many gold lane options were banned out.
Paksa dia guna flip.
Speaking of, Shinoa, going to take quite a bit of damage.
Alamak. Foul down.
Will be able to find it on Foul, and now
Flicker
gets the
digunakan.
flicker route from G-Boy. Good start for the Empresses.
I would say if Homegirls had their mid laner as well, maybe they could have done something. But the mid laner is a Phobius, and now the Phobius is getting chased down. 1 HP left. Keishi not gonna go for it.
Okay. I didn't know if she would be able to get away, but she does. So you can tell, definitely this early on, LaFell, Smart Omega Empress wants that game 3. They want to take this lineup, start fast, start strong, and then get to the next one. You're the one that mentioned, you know, that quote from King Solomon, their coach, that yeah, the first game they kind of used that as an, I don't know if it's an opportunity for them to just learn their opponents or what, but always by the second game, they come out swinging like this.
Well, we got to remember as well in an interview, they said that they know that they're very strong in the early game, right? So why don't we just play for that and then just end the game as fast as possible? And it looks like game number 2, they already started well with that kind of mindset. And then you're right. It's all about the mindset.
There it is.
It's all about the mindset.
I've literally heard you say this for days now.
At this point, for a month.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, for a month.
It started a month ago.
And,
you know?
And internally, I was like, yeah, no, positive mindset doesn't work.
That's not the mindset you want to have.
She's always so negative, man. She's like, oh my God, I'm so worried about this people. What happened? That's how she sounds like.
Oh, that's why she's not playing here like these women
Okay, minum level 4.
because, man, they have to have the mindset to win this match. But Amore,
Honey jangan hidup ni guys.
got the
Fight ni.
Fury. She's holding on to it herself.
Poking
She can actually
dulu.
find the setup. Final slash going to be used.
Minion Fury daripada Valentina, Electro Final Blow daripada Queen.
Jumps out of the fight, but they're still going to go. Fracture already used from Keshi too. They get forced back.
Flicker
Looks like they
daripada
wanted
Edit.
more with that Ash going in, but I think
Team fight. Hero Gaming Gladiators ni guys too strong guys daripada Smart Omega. Serious. Kalau HOMEGIRLS kalah macam agak pelik
I don't think it's a full iframe. It's like a
Macro error.
semi iframe where there are instances where you avoid the damage, and I don't know if it's real. I just felt like it. And first item see Halberd for the Ixia, probably for the Minotaur.
Probably, you know, for the
Obvious
Minotaur,
best masa war.
even helps a little bit
Memang
with
hidup
dealing
tadi.
with the Harith.
Yeah.
And even
Like
some of the
makin late game makin
sustainability
cacat
that you're gonna
hero-nya.
get just from- I mean, even the Brave Smite, right, for the Arlot there, the emblem. But I think it's funny because the last time I saw Iksha was in a different tournament, similar setup. You have a Tigreal and an Iksha. You're hoping that at some point too, Shinoa gets the Sky Piercer, and you just hope to see that crazy slow motion setup of an implosion with a full barrage with Sky Piercer procs. If they can make that work, that would be closer to what you were talking about earlier in the previous game. 5-man implosion, 5-man full barrage, 5-man Sky Piercer.
Ooh, Queen second skill.
Quinn gonna get tossed over
Dah kena
into
cari
the jungle.
resource-nya.
You know, just taken care of real quickly. And now for the orange buff, she's gonna lose that. Keshi working on it. Ash might be able to help stall that out.
Bantu. Jangan hilang resource.
Okay,
Okay, Keshi cancel solid buff.
Save the buff.
Yeah. Again, looking at the goal difference here, we got to talk about this. How even though Gaming Gladiators HOMEGIRLS, they were able to secure the first hurdle, 2 kills over to Smart Omega Empress, where in terms of the goal difference, about 900, 1,000 gold, which is okay. But now Ayanami taking a lot of damage. But Ash, having to use the flicker, just to make sure that she doesn't get taken down there.
Whole lot of ankles getting broken there. A lot of flickers being used, obviously, for that exchange. But yeah, I think that's part of it too.
Goli tak jauh beza ni.
If you want to look at
800
also
sahaja.
the power spikes or the timings here for both of the teams,
Masih
who
lagi
has it
dipegang oleh
faster here?
Smart Omega.
In terms of the power spike, I actually do feel like Smart Omega Empress, she know it takes time, but everyone else, like Amor, Keishi, and Mirik just needs level 4, same as not Ayanami. So I kind of feel like
Turtle
they
yang
have
kedua,
the power
telah
spike
pun pop out.
advantage. To be fair, Honey only needs the Clock of Destiny, but it's...
Oh, Implosion, Purify digunakan oleh Hani. Lompatan daripada Hani. Mini Fury juga telah digunakan. Electro Final Blow daripada Queen. Final Slash.
Demonic Force being too much. Not Ayanami trying to get out. Scoots out, but
Itu
not
dia
enough. Wedge
Ayanami
goes down
edit
to
down.
Gwen. And even
Apakah
with
solusi
the setup,
dia
with the implosion, it was not enough.
untuk dia menumbangkan
And so that'll be
Povius
another
ini,
objective
kawan-kawan?
secured, but they trade it across the map.
Ada trade mirroring dapatkan tahu guys. Ni wajib dapat ni. Atas ni.
Don't look for anyone else. Just look for Chi-Boy because we saw that counter engage hitting onto 4.
Okay, dapat turtle, dapat tower.
It's about as good as you can get it if you can't get that 5, you know, at that point.
Tak hidup tu guys, Smart Omega ni. Serius. Banyak gila dash dia orang ni. Tigreal pun dash. Valentina dash.
Very cautious in that counter play, that counter punch.
Siapa ni pun
With
dash.
the lineup that we've seen so many times, especially with the Minotaur locked in here for Chi-Boy. So they'll kind of get, I guess this is more like a check, you know, you were building on that momentum early game for Smart Omega Empress. You go in for what looks like to be a good team fight, a setup, but then you kind of get just checked, you know, and that's exactly what GGHG did. And also you saw, Chi-Boy just picked up the Flask of the Oasis.
Betul lah Povius ni Purify. Dia pergi tangkap pula Povius guys. Seronok lah Povius. Purify. Oi, dia dah halti. Dua orang dah halti.
For me, Naisu, but I'm gonna say it here.
All right.
Don't go for 5-man implosions.
Don't go.
Just go for 1.
Just
Implosion.
This time they could go for 2. There's the knockup
ni
again.
Povius.
Demonic Force going to be used.
Ash Minion Fury. Kau tengok Hani tu. Full barrage. Kena Final Slash. Kena kacau.
But gets thrown into the wind. Ash there. Already using that Final Slash. And now once again they drag it a little bit further under the turret. Murray trying to keep alive, but they're just going to go full sending it under
masih
the
lagi
turret
hidup.
to fight him
Flicker.
out. A flicker going to be used by Shinoa.
Shinoa, dia kejar. T-Boy down. Walau weh.
Can she get the triple? She's waiting for time to
Triple
get
kill.
here. She heals back
Wah,
up.
maniak.
She gets a triple maniac.
Ini macam mana cara masuknya? Savage.
And now she
What
gets
the hell?
What an outplay.
Lagi lah guys.
Shinoa.
I did not thought it was gonna happen. But like
Sama
I
je
said,
gila.
5-man implosions, just do 2 and then get a
What
finish.
the hell?
Sometimes less is better. Now we gotta look at the STC replay here to see like Homegirls, they were very ambitious here, which you can't understand. Look at Shinoa, she's so low. But look at that healing, right? The healing coming in from her own kit, and maybe this is why she grabbed the Sea Halberd. Just make sure that those extra heals.
Macam mana cara masuknya tu? Savage.
That was a key onward. That
So savage gila ni confirm ni.
was savage. Like because of that, they got a savage.
Oh man.
Jangan mental block sudah.
The crowd loved that too.
Raf menang ni.
What's that?
If she dies, that's a huge shut. That's
That's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold. That's the only thing that we got to emphasize here.
So that's on the list now for GGHD. They're like, yep, all right, we got to go ahead and shut her down.
Is that the first savage of MWI?
I think so.
Right? I mean, I know we've seen Maniacs.
We've seen Maniacs.
I don't think we've seen Savages.
I think that's the first. So there it is.
There
and
you
also
go.
with that, like she gets the Corrosive Scythe. I'm wondering what the next item she's going for too.
Demon Hunter Sword.
Yeah, Demon Hunter Sword. But even with that, I mean, now they're gonna. This is
Implosion,
big.
Purify daripada Hani. Ixia full barrage.
Once again, Demonic Force might not
Summon
get enough for
Force.
this one. They're trying to
Final
get the
Slash cantik.
positioning. Final Slash gonna be used too. They finally
Fafau.
get Murray, but look at this in the mid lane. They're gonna be shut down a little bit
Tiga
further.
mati.
And she does fall. And Demonic Force from Hani is too much.
Baik.
But
Hanya
you
tinggal
don't have
Ayanami.
The shield is there, the stun. And now Ash will help disengage. Talk about a
Fall down.
swing back. Momentum continues to go back and forth. But GGHG wins that team fight.
Okay, she went for the one-person implosion. Okay, get to.
Get to it.
All right, no, we see the middle line, right? Don't do 5, don't do 1, do 2. But again, that's the big shutdown goal, right? We just
said it.
We literally just talked about
This
it.
is you're on desk, LaFell. You got to be careful what you say.
I would like to give my apology Of course, the management of Smart Mega Empress. I only have one thing to say. Just doing my job, man.
Hey, you're stating the facts. That's what they had to do. They knew after the Savage, we got to get the kill. They got it. Now the gold's there. Obviously, also Skypiercer being
tak maksa sangat ke? 10 minit Skypiercer. Dia boleh cari kill dalam game ni duk.
Take for the Lord. You know,
Tak rugi ke?
itemization-wise, it's pretty evenly distributed.
Reset lu, sabar lu, tunggu purify semua ready dulu kan.
But right now, who's
Baik
going to
ni.
get the advantage, the upper hand? And I would still say something that GGHG has to be careful of is that full barrage. Once they see that laid down, someone has to put the pressure on Shinoa and hopefully cancel it out early because it's a lot of damage that can be pumped out. But as we're seeing, man, Hani on this Phoveus, this Phoveus mid that pops up. Hold on.
Hani purify. Wah, kena pancing duk ni.
Quite tank yourself, and also in the bottom line, Shinoa going to be the one in trouble under the turret. They're going to dive in. Ash goes in, takes a ton of damage.
Hani down.
Go and trade
Wah,
it out.
itu
And it's a
blunder duk.
trade. A 1-for-2 trade, actually. Conceal going to be used as well. Pushing them back a little bit further. GGHG on the run here. This might be the opportunity for Smart Mega Empress to take the Lord.
I see what you did there.
Yeah?
You talked about Honey and then Honey died.
Sorry, I threw it back to you.
Yeah. This really is Malaysia against Philippines. More than one way. With that being said, now we're kind of going back.
Blunder.
Every member is alive, and now they're fighting around the Lord. I would say slight advantage to HOMEGIRLS just because they have the healing coming in from the Minotaur. But with that being said, there's honestly a lot more engaged coming in from Smart Mega Empress.
Ni tunggu Hani purify lu ni.
So Miri can pick people off. Just do 2 implosion, and the rest of the members more can handle. So
Okay,
now you
Queen,
honestly have
dia
the
clear long lane, dia akan cuba untuk mulakan lot ni.
initiate the fight. So 1 for engage, 1 for disengage. So on one hand you have healing, the other hand you got a lot of good ults.
Oh, plus the Edith. That's
Oh yeah,
part
the
of it
Edith
too.
as well, yeah.
And Edith not only provides a lot of that CC,
dia nak cuba tangkap Queen, guys.
but even damage. Once the Primal Wrath form is popped. Holy Crystal, though, picked up. Speaking of damage for Foul. Quinn here now. Getting eyes set on Kashi, has the information. Also, a little more defense for Hanny. Flicker going to be used. Not sure what the play is here, but they're going to force Quinn back a little bit further. Neither team could actually start up this Lord, as both junglers putting the pressure elsewhere. And it looks like they're just trying to get
Gaming Gladiator dapat position, dia pegang untuk bahagian lot mungkin.
Gets this mid turret in tier 1. They have a little more space to work around with.
Kurang guys, Bennett dia serius kurang.
And now this might be the moment that they both get set up for the Lord take.
I feel like they definitely want that mid, but they also understand they will not be able to get it without a fight. And right now, Quinn is having to do cleanup duty. She has to handle the top lane. But we've seen this before. The moment someone is seen,
bagi je Fafau tu blue buff tu.
where you can see a team getting
12 minit
I
lah.
feel like for Smart Mega Empress,
Queen dah purify. Oh, jangan dia masuk lagi. Implosion. Kena Mino. Honey down. Oh, ni Mystic War ni, sumpah. Queen down. 3 untuk 1. Wah.
3 down for GGHG, and so now this could be that moment. Smart Mega Empress only down Murray. Do they take the Lord here? Fanfa waiting patiently. Rest of the team need to go heal back up. Shinoa's going to go ahead and start this one up. Still working on it. Keshi does have the Retribution available, so this should just be a Lord in their hands.
You know what's the
Lot
game
free
changer
ni.
there, Naisu?
What's that?
Mireille.
Yeah.
You know what she did?
What'd she do?
Implosion only to Chi-Boy.
Only to Chi-Boy.
Chi-Boy was so late getting that
Da-da-da.
off just because Smart Mega Empress, they
Ada tak perform lah, bukan tak perform. Kau tak nampak full barrage tu guys daripada Izia tu. Kau nak buat apa dulu? Dia kena masuk dari arah lain. Soalnya Hani dah masuk dulu.
It was a little bit too late. Honey was not there anymore. And then at that moment,
Dia kena kemas je perang ni, sumpah. Hero-hero dia orang menang duk ni.
Disadvantage because all the timings were not right.
Yeah.
So shoutouts to Mireille. That was an amazing play coming from her, making sure that Chi-Boy didn't impact the fight as she wanted to.
And you know, with that, it's kind of like if Murray does just catch 1 or 2, actually, in reality, it's okay. Because like you mentioned, they have so much layering of ultimates that they can take, especially if Amore continues to take the Minoan Fury. She might be searching for that now, too, to set up for this Lord push as it makes its way down the bottom side. GGHG trying to keep this together, trying to keep as much of their base together.
Ini kalau Queen tadi pusing daripada belakang kan, masuk daripada belakang baik kat tu.
At any moment, Not Ayanami could force a situation
Force orang balik je kan.
with that onward. She has the flicker available too, but they're just going to get that one turret for now.
Macam takut nak engage.
Round, everything again, what they're facing is this match point from GGHG.
Macam saya takut buat mistake.
Free. So again, a lot of initiations here. Queen having the Blade of Despair should be able to deal a lot of damage, but I kind of feel like damage isn't her problem.
Conceal.
Survivability. Can she survive this game?
Oh, timing nice against skill.
Good eye for an eye. Good usage there.
Engage tak. Final slash, farm, implosion, okay. Mini Fury, Electro final blow. Queen dah jumpa Shinoa, tapi damage. Okay, dapat down. Ayo, yang belakang mati.
3 down for GGHG. It's only Shinoa that went down. Hani could be the next one. She has tons of
Someone force.
shields, but they battle it out. Fao as well. They're on the retreat though. Smart Omega Empress happy with the 3 they got.
Right now, it does seem like Homegirls, if they want something, they got to trade something. And that's something that they really do not want, because Queen was able to get Shinoa because of that. Queen herself was taken down. And this is not good, because when you're the defending team and you're losing members, you're losing map pressure. And when you're losing map pressure, you're going to lose turrets. And they might lose the mid one here.
They're going to go for it. Look at the damage coming out once again from
Fafau,
Kashi.
hampir
Demonic Force
down.
gonna be
Hani
used again.
masuk.
Hani front side.
Hani down.
Won't be able to escape. She finally falls, but at least for now,
Aku rasa ni dah mental block ni guys, serius.
to their base turrets.
Tak tahu sebab apa, sebab Savaji
They
ni.
only lost that one on the bottom side, and now where does Smart Omega Empress continue to put the pressure? 15 seconds from the Lord coming up here. Are GGHG in a position to contest this Lord once Hani is back?
Jangan bagi duk lot ni.
If she
Dia 3,000 kau lead Smart Omega.
she responds and then goes to the Lord, sure. But I don't think Smart Omega Empress is going to give the time. As we see, the Lord is getting rushed down.
Easy lot didapatkan
so
oleh
Honey
Smart
doesn't even get
Omega.
time to respond for this one. So they got to protect the base. Now the problem is, look at the wave clear. There really isn't, right? You have the Phobias.
Yeah.
It's not a heavy enough. What do you call it?
Damage, clear speed?
Spiky ball.
Yeah.
Spiky ball, ironclad.
Yeah.
Something. It's
Oh, you
not
talking
enough.
about his chain, his weapon?
Yeah. What's it called?
Isn't like a, I don't know, it looks like a mace lantern.
The mace. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. The mace, lantern, flare,
Not the flare lantern.
It's not enough to clear the minions, right?
Yeah.
The one that can really clear is Fafau, but Fafau needs to be in the Zaman Force to actually clear it.
Hari ni patut apa ni? Duk belakang tunggu je minum alert
She will
intro.
die for it.
Maybe use
Boleh
it like
juga dia gas tapi
She will die for
timing
it,
ah.
because the moment
Tak boleh main pam-pam je ulti.
Take it down, so it's very risky.
See how they kind of go with that risk. Mid lane turret's going to fall here.
Wah,
Lord makes
okay,
his way to the base.
pecah.
G-Boy also picks up an immortality. She knows she's going to have to play that front side, especially into Amore.
Kena clear dulu lot ni. Pick off, Ashley, flicker.
They get the flicker out. Still Lord going to be work done.
Ulti
Primal Wrath
daripada
gonna be used. They have to
Ayanami,
fight for it.
implosion.
They force the situation.
Tengok.
A full barrage to
Sumpah
find
full
multiple
barrage.
members. The knockups too. Multiple immortalities will be popped. The
Rugi
final
duk
flash gonna be
tunggu
used.
dia orang engage, dia orang dah keluar damage
Falls.
banyak dulu.
Jessie looking for another.
Wah, ini
Multiple
50-50 kat
people
ni.
so
Okay.
low here, but so far
Honey
they
down.
can't find Shinoa. As she'll be able to pop off once again, looking for another.
Oh, yo,
Looking for
baik
the
kena
queen
dia.
up here. As Smart Omega Empress stays in the base. They approach to Shinoa, full health, full locked in, goes in, tries to clear the wave, and that's Ash gonna fall, and Quinn's gonna be next with the tower locked.
Quinn,
As Quinn takes a couple shots, but it won't be enough.
GG guys. Game kedua dimenangkan oleh Smart Omega. Kita bakal saksikan game ketiga sebentar saja lagi, kawan-kawan.
Yurei is, I would say, the disruptor here. But we got to talk about not Ayanami on the Edith. Honestly, that Edith looked